Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT this morning, a Kentucky mother says that all she could think about were her children.
You think, well, it's never going to happen to me. Well, it did.
We're tracking a crime alert this morning after an overnight and scary gas station robbery.
We are also tracking developing news out of France this morning as that massive manhunt continues for two gunmen.
Gusty winds and also wind chill still pretty low right there in the teens. And not only that, but even some snow showers out and about. We got a lot to talk about as this Arctic front barrels on through.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Top of the morning to you. It's Friday. We're glad you're with us. That weekend is on the way now. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Yeah, it kind of takes the sting out of the cold when you know that the weekend is here.
Even though cold is coming back, and it's coming in through the day today. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris, tracking that for us in our First Alert Weather Center.
Hey, good morning, guys. You can see on Defender out there, we do have a few snowflakes flying around. And look, I don't expect major issues out of this. However, still, with the ground so cold, anything that falls will stick. You can see the heaviest band is actually back toward the river. And once it crosses over the river, a lot of times it kind of falls apart, but we'll see how that turns out. Right now, the band in our region is down toward the east and southeast. This isn't causing many issues, but the highest reflectivity out of this came right across 64 there in Rowan County. So heads up in that region. I'd expect at least some sticking, minor roadway issues here and there. Wind chill sitting there in the teens with temperatures in the 20s. As we go throughout the day, it actually drops through the day, which is not good news. We'll go over the latest forecast. We're back in the single digits tonight. I'll show you how low we go and also maybe a snow threat as we go throughout the next several days. It comes up.
All right, see you then. Here's the latest from WKYT News. We begin with a breaking news alert this morning in France. That's where police say the suspects in the deadly newspaper attack in Paris appear now to have taken a hostage.
A French police official says it appears the men are holed up in a printing house near the airport north of Paris. Helicopters and hundreds of security forces backed by ambulances have streamed into the area. The two brothers are suspected of killing 12 people at a satirical newspaper in Paris earlier this week.
We'll stay on top of this, of course, bring you the latest, and of course CBS This Morning with the live reports coming up at the top of next hour. Back locally and new this morning, we're tracking a crime alert after a robbery at a central Kentucky gas station.
It happened overnight at the Shell on Main Street in Georgetown, and the clerk tells us she was scared for her life. WKYT's Mark Barber is live with her reaction.
Good morning, Rebecca and Bill. The clerk here at the gas station says when the robber forced her to the ground, all she could think about was her children. She says they went through her mind time and time again. Now, the clerk says when the robber walked into the gas station around 11:15 last night, he told her not to push any alarms. We're told that he then told her to stand up off of the ground and remove the money drawer from the register. Now, the clerk says he wasn't able to take much cash because she just made a money drop a few minutes earlier. Now, an officer says since he's joined the police department here in Georgetown in 1997, this gas station at the corner of East Main Street has been robbed more times than any other gas stations in the area. We're told the last time it was hit was just before Christmas. Now, the gas station clerk says she started working here just 2 months ago, but now she doesn't want to work the third shift anymore because she considers it dangerous.
Honestly, at first I thought it was a joke until I saw the gun, and all I could think about was my children. You know, I was terrified. I've never been in that situation before, ever.
Now, police brought in canines to search the area for the armed man. We're told while they have not found him yet, they were able to make another unrelated arrest. Now, police say that there is surveillance video of this robbery, and they're hoping that it will help them find the man who put a gun to this mother. Live in Georgetown, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Well, new this morning, one person is dead after an early morning crash on I-64. The two-car crash happened just after 1 this morning in Montgomery County near Mount Sterling. The coroner says one person died. We're told 3 others refused treatment on scene. The interstate back open this morning after being shut down for a couple hours. The coroner has not released the name of the person who died.
This morning, we're tracking the investigation into a deadly crash in eastern Kentucky where state police say a car crossed the median on Highway 3 in Johnson County and hit a truck. That truck then rolled down an embankment and the driver, 34-year-old Randall Powers, died at the scene. Police say he was not wearing his seatbelt. The other driver, 19-year-old Megan Nylander, was not seriously hurt. Also new this morning, Lexington police say they have caught a burglar in the act overnight. He then led police on a chase before he was arrested. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is live with the details on this crime alert. She's joining us. Whitney?
Good morning. Police arrested a man shortly after the burglar alarm went off at this business here. It happened just after 2 this morning at Brandenburg Auto here on Versailles Road. When officers got here, they saw a busted side window and a man running away from the area. After a short foot chase, police caught up with James Gregory near Oxford Circle and arrested him. We talked to the auto shop's owner, who tells us the burglar didn't get away with much.
They got in my desk drawer and got some change and destroyed a lot of paperwork in my desk. I feel good because the police done an excellent job. They really deserve the credit for this.
3 other people in this area were also taken in for questioning, but as far as we know, none of those people were arrested. Gregory, on the other hand, is charged with third-degree burglary. Live in Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
Well, a Lexington organization that helps the less fortunate is dealing with a pretty big setback. An aging sewage pipe broke at the Lexington Rescue Mission earlier this week. It's been closed since Tuesday, but that Arctic blast that settled into Kentucky has made this even more difficult. The mission could be closed for the next week as well. Leaders say fixing the pipe will cost $15,000.
It's devastating just to have this sort of expense at this time of the year when we're trying to do the most. We're trying to put most of our resources in helping people.
Well, volunteers at Embrace Church have stepped in to allow the rescue mission to provide most of its services at the church on North Limestone. Even though it is bitterly cold, some people, of course, still have to work outside. One tow truck driver we talked to says his job can be demanding, and sometimes he's out in the cold for several hours. But he knows the people he's picking up are shivering and without a working vehicle. There are a handful of school closings this morning, mostly in eastern Kentucky. For a full list of closings and delays, along with updated weather information, check out WKYT.com.
Our time is now 6:07 on WKYT this morning. In other news, a new downtown Lexington hotel is getting some high-profile support. Our partners at the Herald Leader report, Alltech president Pierce Lyons, former UK and NFL quarterback Tim Couch, and several other big names have invested in the hotel. The 21C Museum Hotel on Main Street is expected to open by the end of the year. The $43 million 88-room hotel will be in the old Fayette National Bank building on Main Street. It's been a while in getting that project rolling, but it looks like now they do have a time frame. All right, one of the best football players is in the country and in a long time is from right here in the Bluegrass.
All right, today Damian Harris will be announcing if he will be bringing his skills to Kentucky. Harris is the top-rated running back in the nation. He's narrowed down his choices for college to Alabama and Kentucky. He will live stream his announcement. We will. Starting at 1 this afternoon. We will also bring it to you live on the CW Lexington.
All right, 6:08, our time now on WKYT this morning. Time to check live drive traffic, and let's see what is happening out there.
Let's see, is Officer Don working on this Friday? There he is.
Or isn't he?
Hey, I'm here.
All right.
And I'm alive.
That was a quick cure from the flu, so it must not have really been the flu.
Oh, glad you're feeling better.
Oh, really? Must not have really been the flu. Okay,
Well, I mean, you were diagnosed by Deanne over there, so...
No, I caught it from Deanne. She's a carrier, okay?
Oh, okay.
Deanne Stevens' strain of flu. It's 2 days of misery, but then you're okay. It's amazing how it works. Hey, no wrecks in the city right now, and traffic looks great as we start off. Let's get a look outside, and we'll show you what to expect this morning. We're going to find normal traffic on the Circle, the Interstate, as we look at I-75 and 64 through that northern split. We've had a couple of stalled cars here and there to deal with, but I think they got the one at Nicholasville and Manowar pushed out of the way. Let's get a live look outside right now, and we'll show you what's happening. Actually, let's look at our Waze map, and we'll show you what's happening on the inner and outer loops of the Circle and inbound Nicholasville Road. We're good to go. Now back to you in the studio. Okay, thank you. And of course, Don and Deanne are on 98.1 The Bull with some good music this morning and some fun along the way. It's 6:09 WKYT this morning, just getting started.
Educating America's workforce. Coming up, details on the president's proposal to make college more affordable.
Also, a group of mechanics come to the rescue after a man says his engine was making a strange noise.
And it's all about the temperatures the next couple of days, but as of right now, it's all about snow. And I'll show you that forecast coming up.